It's time for Skyview High School Sports, a presentation of 106.9 FM, 1390 AM The Fan, and CashValleyDaily.com. Brought to you by Advanced Heating and Air Conditioning, Alpine Cleaning, DD Auto and Salvage, Old Grist Mill, Preston Watts Collision and Glass, Great Basin Graphics, Adams Wealth Advisors, Cache Valley Daily, Young Toyota and Young Honda, Napa Auto Parts, Les Olson IT, and The Logo Shop. Now, it's time for the Skyview Bobcats on 106.9 The Fan.
Good evening and welcome to Smithfield, as it is another region battle between the Skyview Bobcats and the Mountain Crest Mustangs. Another rivalry game for the Bobcats as they are up against the north versus south, basically, of the valley. It is Skyview and Mountain Crest, and whenever these two teams meet, it always seems like it's a close game, even though on paper sometimes it shows one team is better than the other. But again, tonight it should be a good one. Skyview atop of the standings in Region 11 at 3-1, tied for first place in a three-way tie. As Skyview's 3-1, Ridgeline is 3-1, and Green Canyon 3-1 as well. After Ridgeline upset the number one team in 4A the other night in Millville. So again, Skyview 8-7 overall, 3-1 in region play. Mountain Crest 5-10 overall and 1-3 in region play. They're sitting in the sixth position, but when you look at this Mustang team, they've had some close games that just didn't go their way, and they're right there, and they're looking for a big win to propel them to the rest of the season, and this is a game that would do it, and a game against the Bobcats if the Mustangs can get the victory tonight here in Smithfield. Mountain Crest, they're coming off a loss 60-55 versus Bear River the other night as they dug themselves a hole, but they came back, made it a close game, and unfortunately just couldn't get the stops that they needed and came up short 60-55. On the other side, Skyview, they are coming off a good victory over Westfield, 57-49. As the Bobcats had a lot of contributors in that game and took the victory over Westfield, and they will be hosting Mountain Crest tonight, and then next week we'll be at Logan and hosting Ridgeline. That's next week for the Bobcats. So looking at the Skyview Bobcats, they're led by McCade Roll, averaging 13 points a game, then Zach Oxborough at 11. Liam Guthrie has listed at 7 points a game, but I think that he was cheated out of a couple games, so he's closer to 10 or 11 as well, points per game on the season. Rebounding-wise, Skyview, they're led by Jace Lillywhite, averaging nearly 5 rebounds a game, then Easton Mills off the bench with 4 rebounds, and Chance Wilson with 3. For the Mustangs, looking at their stats on the season, they've been led by Nico Dimitrikov, their senior center, 11 points per game, Parker Andrus at 10 points a game, and Trey Cooper, he's averaging 9 points a game, and Trey is just like his name. He is a good three-point shooter, so if you're the Bobcats, I'm sure that Coach Hilliard and his coaching staff want the guys to realize that wherever Trey goes, you've got to find him, because if he's left open and get on a hot streak, the Bobcats will be in trouble. And rebounding, Parker Andrus, 7 rebounds a game, the senior forward for the Mustangs. And I'm just trying to look on my roster here. He's listed at 6'4", but he just seems so much taller, and he's got a great wingspan. But 7 rebounds a game. Dimitrikov, 5 rebounds a game. And then Tayton Martinson has been getting about 4 rebounds a game as well. So that's a look at both of the teams as the Bobcats and Mustangs get ready for another game here in Smithfield for the Mustangs after this game tonight, as they will be at Ridgeline on the 15th, and then Westfield. They will host Westfield on the 21st. And they went to Westfield a few weeks ago and lost 53-40. So that's what it looks like as both teams are warming up, getting ready for the game. Of course, we want to thank our sponsors. Want to thank Adams Wealth Advisors. They're the sponsor, and their video that you're watching on CashValleyDaily.com is powered by Adams Wealth Advisors. They bring you high school basketball here on the Fan as well as KLZX tonight. Also, it's time for our uniform check that's sponsored by the Logo Shop. The Mustangs are in all blue. They've got blue tops and blue jerseys, or blue tops and blue shorts with white numerals outlined in orange, and it says Mountain Crest. It's on the front of those jerseys. For the Skyview Bobcats, they're in all white, the white jersey and white shorts trimmed in blue with this kind of a silver numeral, and they've got Bobcats on their chest. So that's the Logo Shop's uniform check here tonight, as they sponsor that throughout the season. Again, it should be a good one here in Smithfield, as it's the Bobcats and the Mustangs tonight in Smithfield. So we're going to step aside, take a longer break as they get closer to tip-off. They'll have the national anthem, and also then they will have the starting lineups, and we'll come back with the starting lineups and let you know how this game will go as it will play out here. Another region battle between the Bobcats and the Mustangs. Always a good one. Thanks for tuning in tonight. If you're watching the video stream on CashValleyDaily.com, or if you're listening on 107.7 FM KLZX or 106.9 FM The Fan, should be a good one in store tonight here in Smithfield. We'll take a break and be back with our starting lineups and the tip-off right after this.
The Mountain Crest Booster Club encourages you to support the sponsors that support the Mustangs. Scaveland Roofing, Pool Orthodontics, Reed's Pharmacy, Airbound Gymnastics, Blue Water Construction, Midco Landscaping, and Ridley's Market. To join the Mountain Crest Booster Club, contact the Mountain Crest Athletic Department and support the sponsors that support the Mustangs.
Make it 3 years in a row. Advanced Heating and AC is honored to be Best of Northern Utah Gold Medalist. Thank you for your support and vote of confidence in their company. Advanced Heating and AC, online at advancedheating-ac.com.
Great Basin Graphics does custom t-shirts and creates graphic designs that'll get your business noticed. Amazing colors and designs that seem to jump off the t-shirt. Go to greatbasingraphics.com.
Great Basin Graphics, we made you look.
Old Gristmill on South Main Logan, 4th North Logan, and now Smithfield offer Cache Valley that famous lunch special and natural bread baked the right way. Get your made-to-order lunch or baked goods at Cache Valley's Best of Northern Utah gold-winning bakery. The Old Gristmill, here for you.
Insurance is exciting.
Are you kidding me? However, Lana Powell State Farm Insurance makes buying insurance a little less painful. Call 752-7639 for a quick quote.
Searching for copiers and printers? Les Olson IT has what you need. Find reliable HP printers, award-winning Sharp copiers, and high-end Ricoh graphic systems.
Les Olson IT.
Preston Watts Collision and Glass has been your #1 resource for collision repair and auto glass. We specialize in windshield repairs. Competitive prices, call Preston Watts Collision and Glass at 563-3215. We do it right.
When a client walks into the office, I want them to feel like they have a team that is full-time working for them.
We really start from the ground up, setting our goals, understanding your situation, and then building the plan to maximize that quality of life.
Visit Adams Wealth Advisors.
From what's happening in local political elections, to breaking news, to photo galleries and replays of the latest games. If it's happening in our community, it's on CashValleyDaily.com and the Cache Valley Daily app. Local, relevant news on CashValleyDaily.com.
Keep your car running its best with help from Napa Auto Parts. Need a new battery or wiper blades? Napa features the best brands and can even help with battery or wiper blade installation right there on the spot. Locally owned from Preston to Providence. Napa Auto Parts.
DD Auto.
Welcome back to Skyview High School and our starting lineups for the Mountain Crest Mustangs. Number 1, Noah Carden, a 5'9" sophomore. Number 10, Mason Smith, a 6' junior. Number 23, Nico Dimitrikov. He's a 6'4" senior. Number 24, Tatum Martinson, 6'1" senior. Got to get him on the roster here. And then I didn't hear who it was because they turned out the lights and it's hard to see. But I believe that it would be Parker Andrus that would be the next starter, number 11. But we'll have to see as they turn the lights out, and they've got the Skyview highlight video on a screen up here to the south basket up above that, as they've got the spotlights there, and they play this little hype video as they just started that against Westfield as the last light went out. So now it's completely dark. At least they had one light on that you could kind of see, but we'll get that last person for the starting lineup as they've got a spotlight going around. So for the Skyview Bobcats, number 3, a 6' junior, McCade Roll. Number 4, a 6'4" senior, Liam Guthrie. Number 15, a 6'4" senior, Jace Lillywhite. Number 33, a 6'2" junior, Zach Oxborough. And Chance Wilson, number 35, a 6'3" senior, and that's your starters for the Skyview Bobcats. And so now that the lights are back on, we'll see. I don't see Parker Andrus out there. It's going to be Easton Pugmire, number 25, the 6'5" sophomore, is getting the start tonight for the Mustangs. So here we go, Skyview in all white, Mustangs all blue. We're about to get underway as it will be Chance Wilson versus Pugmire to get things set here. And there's the whistle, and Pugmire tips it, and it's run down by Noah Carden. Carden gets it back to Mason Smith, and Skyview starts out in a man-to-man defense. Mason Smith stops his dribble up high, gets it off to Pugmire. High post it comes to Dimitrikov. He goes to the basket right around Chance Wilson and lays it up and in. Dimitrikov scores early for the Mustangs, and it's 2-0. Great play out of the high post. So the Mustangs there defensively in a man-to-man, and a quick whistle there by Mason Smith trying to guard McCade Roll. So Mason Smith gets a blocking foul. 2-0 Mustangs, 30 seconds into the ball game. Guthrie will inbound, lobs it into the backcourt to McCade Roll. So 2-0 Mountain Crest. McCade Roll gets it across the timeline, high post to Lillywhite. They run some motion offense out on the perimeter. Now McCade Roll attacks the basket, up with the left hand. He's fouled. As he went with the left hand, he didn't make it, but the foul's going to be called. Martinson gets the foul. 2 team fouls on the Mustangs. 7:15 here in the early going. 2-0 Mustangs. Skyview to the line. McCade Roll shooting 2. Makes the first one up and good. He's got one more. He takes a dribble. Shot on the way. Good. 2-2. As it seems like they forgot to turn on one of the lights over on the top section of the Mustangs side, on the visitors' side, but on the court they're fine. Martinson gets it to Mason Smith up high. Hands it off to Noah Cardon. Now down low, they work it. Dimitrikov gets his man in the air, and he's fouled. He went around Chance Wilson, and then Lillywhite picks up the foul, so nice move by Dimitrikov. So Lillywhite picks up the first team foul for the Bobcats, and Dimitrikov, who already has the one bucket for the Mustangs, is back to the line. And he's got the first one, so he has all 3 points. The Mountain Crest Booster Club thank the businesses who support the Mustangs. It's the Mountain Crest Booster Club bringing you this game on KLZX tonight. Second free throw short, no good. Rebound comes to Chance Wilson. Dimitrikov let that one short, so it's 3-2 Mustangs. McCade Roll brings it across the timeline, hands off to Guthrie. Now to Oxborough outside. As they run McCade Roll off of a screen, he gets it off to Lillywhite in the corner. Thought about a three, now out front to Chance Wilson on the wing. Shot clock down to 12. McCade Roll on the line, but knocks, they gave him a three. I guess he was behind the line. From our vantage point, it looked like he was not, but 5-3 as McCade Roll has all 5 points for the Bobcats. 5-3 Bobcats, 6-10 here in the opening quarter. Mustangs going to the south basket, left to right on your radio dial. Mason Smith gets a screen up top, gets down to the elbow, hands it off to Noah Cardon. Now they work it to the left side. Working around the perimeter. Shot clock down to 7, down to 6. Nice shot, up and in. That was Easton Pugmire. He took a couple bumps defensively, and then he just lobbed it up and over the top of the Skyview defender, and we're tied at 5. 5:40 left here in the first quarter. McCade Roll on a backdoor cut. Banks it up and in. Nice find by Chance Wilson, and McCade Roll has all 7 here in the first quarter for the Bobcats with 5.5 to go. 7-5 Bobcats. Pugmire has it up top. Hands it off to Mason Smith on a curl. Comes to the left side. Now back to Pugmire. They work it to Cardon. He shoots a three, and it's partially blocked, or he passed it. Either way, it went to Dimitrikov, and last touched by Dimitrikov, they say. So that was either a shot or a pass, but Skyview tipped it, regardless of what it was, and then it went off Dimitrikov fighting for it. And they say it was last touched by him. So Oxborough gets it inbounds in the back court. 7-5 Skyview, 5:05 here in the opening quarter. Skyview running that motion offense outside on the three-point line. Now they get it to the high post to Chance Wilson. Backdoor cut to Liam Guthrie. Layup good! The high-low game working for the Bobcats as Guthrie scores. 9-5 Skyview. Chance Wilson with a couple of assists already for the Bobcats. Off a screen, here comes number 24, Martinson, out to Pugmire. Shot no good. Chance Wilson, the rebound, digs it out of there. Now he's just going to bring it up. Now he hands off to McCade Roll in the backcourt. 4.5 in the first quarter, and it's 9-5 Skyview. They lob it over to Oxborough down low. He gets it to Guthrie. Free throw line jumper off the iron. No good. It comes back to Guthrie. He's in the lane. He short arms that one, gets his own rebound, and he turns it over. He was trying to pass it out to Lillywhite, so a couple offensive rebounds for the Bobcats, but they can't cash in. Parker Andrus will come in next dead ball. High post it comes. Nice drive, and it's blocked away by Guthrie. That was Martinson trying to take it to the rack, and Guthrie blocked it away, and Skyview's got the loose ball. McCade Roll, hand off to Guthrie on the left wing. Now he calls for Roll. Roll's going to drive against Mason Smith. Gets around him up with the layup. Good! McCade Roll again. He's got 9 of the 11 Bobcat points, and it's 11-5 with 3:38. Mason Smith on the other end loses the ball, but it was last touched by McCade Roll as Mason spun to the outside, and McCade must have got a hand on it. So out of the game comes Easton Pugmire, and Parker Andrus comes in for him. So to inbound, it's Cardon. Cardon tries to get it in, and it's tipped and knocked down by Oxborough on the inbounds as he was defending it. And it goes right out of bounds as Cardon had to jump out of the way to make sure it didn't hit him because he was still standing out. So again, he's trying to get it in. Now he does. To Martinson. Handoff back to Cardin, who gives it back to Smith near the circles. Skyview still in a man-to-man. Now they get it to Dimitrikov at the three-point line, to Parker Andrus on the right wing. He's going to drive around Lillywhite. Backdoor cut on the pass, knocked down, but Dimitrikov picks it up and hooks it up and in. So Dimitrikov, he's got 5 points for the Mustangs, and it's 11-7 Skyview. McCade Roll on the left side against Mason Smith's defense. Now he lobs it down low to Oxborough on the block. He's double teamed, so he passes back out to McCade Roll, who's going to set it up. 18 on the shot clock for the Bobcats. Oxborough hands off to Guthrie off the curl. Now to McCade Roll. Back to Chance Wilson for three. Left wing. Oh, air ball. Usually he knocks that down. He airballed that one. It comes right down to the Mason Smith and the Mustangs. Now Parker Andrus attacks. He's in the lane. He's cut off there, so he passes back out to Cardin. Back to Andrus, and it's popped out of there on the block and comes out to Martinson, who gets it to Mason Smith with 14 on the shot clock. Smith gets a screen, gets into the lane, up with the left-handed shot, no good. It left it short. Chance Wilson gets it off to McCade Roll. McCade Roll attacks, gets to the bucket, foul, and it's good! McCade Roll gets the foul and one. McCade Roll having a huge first quarter for the Bobcats. Martinson picks up his second foul. In for the Bobcats, Oxborough comes out, Chance Wilson comes out, and Sagers and Mills come in for the Bobcats. For the Mustangs, number 15 comes into the game, Jackson Brains. I think he came in for Martinson, who's got the two fouls. So McCade Roll, he misses the free throw this time. It's about the only thing he's done wrong so far in the first quarter for the Bobcats, 13-7. He's got 11 of the 13. The Mustangs can't handle the pressure as they throw it into the front court, but Cardon caught it, and he was out of bounds. So Bobcat basketball with 2:03 here in the opening quarter, 13-7 Skyview. Going right to left on your radio dial to the north. McCade Roll goes to the right side, kicks it in the corner to Guthrie, down low to Lillywhite, back out front to McCade Roll because he didn't catch it clean. McCade attacks, goes down the lane, layup no good. Nice help defense there by Dimitrikov, forced that miss. On the other end, it's Brands, and he kicks it to Parker Andrus. Andrus drives inside, nice dish, and banks it up and in. And Dimitrikov got the points, and he wanted a foul, but he didn't get the foul call. 13-9. Skyview leads. So McCade Roll brings it up with 120, gets it across the timeline. Dimitrikov he's got all the buckets for the Mustangs except one. McCade the hot hand for the Bobcats. Roll gets it to Guthrie in the corner. Nice defense there to force him to pass it. Now Tatum Sagers, right wing three. That's long, no good off the iron. Rebound came down to Brands, who got it off to Cardon. Cardon brings it down. The lefty shoots the three off the back iron, no good, and it's tipped and comes down to the Bobcats. Here comes McCade Roll. He attacks. Free throw line jumper around the rim, no good. Parker Andrus gets the tip. He launches it down to Mason Smith, who gets it back to Andrus. Layup too strong. Fight for the rebound. Cardon has it, and a foul called on the Bobcats. Mason Smith might have stepped out on the baseline, but the official wasn't in position to call it because it was such a quick transition.
The bench obviously thought it was, but the bench is always going to think he stepped out.
Yeah, and we can't tell from here, but it was a great hustle play by Mason Smith to track that ball down. So Skyview gets the foul call. Mustangs get it in. They try to work it back to Mason Smith. It's stolen away. Guthrie brings it down across the timeline. Shot clock is off. Max Castillo has it. He came in for McCade Roll. Matt Hyatt's in there as well for the Bobcats. Skyview will want one shot here. Castillo near the circles. Clock down to 17. And Castillo loses it, but luckily it goes to Hyatt. Back to Castillo with 10. He's guarded by Cardon. Gets a screen up top. Castillo hands off to Hyatt with 4, with 3. Jump stop. Hyatt misses. Gets his own rebound. Banks it up. No good. Mustangs with the rebound. by Brands. So good defense there by the Mustangs. Skyview couldn't get into their offense and get a good look there before the end of the quarter. But at the end of one, it's Skyview 13, Mountain Crest 9. We'll take a break and come back with the start of the second quarter right after this.
The Mountain Crest Booster Club encourages you to support the sponsors that support the Mustangs. Scablin Roofing, Pool Orthodontics, Reed's Pharmacy, Airbound Gymnastics, Blue Water Construction, Midco Landscaping, and Ridley's Market. To join the Mountain Crest Booster Club, contact the Mountain Crest Athletic Department and support the sponsors that support the Mustangs.
Make it 3 years in a row. Advanced Heating and AC is honored to be Best of Northern Utah Gold Medalist. Thank you for your support and vote of confidence in their company. Advanced Heating and AC online at advancedheating-ac.com.
Great Basin Graphics does custom t-shirts and creates graphic designs that'll get your business noticed. Amazing colors and designs that seem to jump off the t-shirt. Go to greatbasingraphics.com.
Great Basin Graphics. We made you look.
Old Gristmill on South Main Logan, 4th North Logan, and now Smithfield offer Cache Valley that famous lunch special and natural bread baked the right way. Get your made-to-order lunch or baked goods at Cache Valley's Best of Northern Utah gold-winning bakery. The Old Gristmill, here for you.
$13-9, Skyview leads Mountain Crest. Start of the second quarter. For the Bobcats, it's Sagers, Castillo, Hyatt, Oxborough, and Mills. For the Mustangs, defensively, it looks like Cardin, Smith, Pugmire, Andrus, and Brands. And then away from the ball, as it goes to the right wing, down underneath, it's a foul. They're going to call an offensive foul on the Bobcats on a screen. Matt Hyatt picks up the foul. So it was away from the ball, so we didn't see it. But the official blew the whistle underneath on the baseline, so Mustangs basketball. Mason Smith gets it off to Pugmire. He got the ball back, and now he gets it off to Brands. Here comes Cardon. Gets in the lane, spins around, jump shot blocked by Oxborough and controlled by Oxborough. Oxborough brings it all the way down, doesn't have numbers. Gets it over to Sagers, left wing, doesn't take the three, probably should have. Now back to Oxborough, he drives baseline, up with the shot, banks it up high, but that length of the Mustangs inside caused the missed shot. Here comes Andrus. Andrus takes it to the rack. Shot partially blocked, that was by Hyatt. Mustangs end up with the ball. Andrus for three, straight away, boom, he drills it. So it was blocked away, but the Mustangs got it back to Andrus, who hit a three straight away, and it's 13-12 Bobcats. Sagers has it on the right wing, gets a screen from Mills, gets to the free throw line, gets it to Oxborough. Oxborough turns inside, bad pass, tipped away, gets the ball back. Now he spins in the lane, up with the shot, good. So he was trying to find Mills, and the ball was tipped back to him. That time he just took it up on the right side. 15-12, Skyview leads with 6:25 in the first half. Smith gets it to Cardin. Cardin dribbles, elbow shot, good with a lefty, puts it up and in. So 15-14, Skyview with the lead. Skyview brings it down, gets it to Oxborough, and it's, a pass trying to get it to Hyatt on the right side, and Andrus nearly stole it, would have had an open breakaway. The other night, he had a breakaway dunk on a steal where he was all alone and just cocked the hammer and threw that baby down in the game against the Bears. So Skyview's got a couple of subs in. McCade rolls back in. Sagers has it. Down low to Oxborough. Uses his body and puts it up and in. So a couple straight baskets for Oxborough. He's got 4 points, and it's 17-14 Skyview. Mason Smith brings it across the timeline. Works it over to Pugmire. 5:40 left in the half. Now Smith has it on the right wing. Gets a screen from Andrus. He's going to go against McCade Roll down on the block. Smith gets inside. Up with the scoop. No good. Rebound to Hyatt. He gets it off to McCade Roll. McCade Roll brings it down across the timeline. He's on the outside there on the left wing. Pops back for a straightaway three. Boom! McCade Roll. He's got his second of the game. He's got about 14 points, 20-14 Skyview with 5:10. McCade Roll his second three of the game. Pugmire has it at the top of the key, the 3-point line. He's guarded closely there. Mason Smith now has it. To Andrus straight away, guarded by Hyatt. Back shot, no good as he steps back at the free throw line, no good. McCade Roll brings it down. He gets to the free throw line, hands off to Oxborough. Oxborough attacks the lane, goes up, shot, no good. Gets his own rebound, fights for it, and he's fouled. There's 3 Mustangs there as he got the offensive rebound. Puts it up and he's fouled. So they called the foul on Martinson. I got him. If it's on Martinson, it's his third. 4:38 left. Oxborough knocks down the first free throw. Preston Watts Collision and Glass brings you high school basketball here tonight with the Bobcats and the Mustangs, proud sponsor of Skyview Sports. So let's see. For the Mustangs, Martinson's on the court. Dimitrikov, Brands, Cardin, and Andrus. As the second free throw is good by Oxborough as well. He's got 6. 22-14 Skyview. Andrus attacks. Gets it into the corner to Martinson. He's cut off there, so he just throws it off Sager. Smart play. There was nowhere to go as his dribble was stopped. He couldn't find Dimitrikov down on the post, and he couldn't get it out front, and so Coach Chandler Smith takes a timeout. With 4:22 in the half, we'll keep it here. 22-14, Skyview with the lead, and John Newbold, Ryan Grunig here with you. Shane Larson running the camera for us on CashValleyDaily.com. But Ryan, we talked about it with Coach Hilliard in the postgame the other night, but whenever these two teams meet, you throw out the records because it always seems like it's a close game.
Yeah, and every year it is. And you know, you look up there and you say, oh, it's an 8-point lead for Skyview. Hey, that's a good cushion.
Yeah.
Mountain Crest was way down on Wednesday, battled back and made it a heck of a game with Bear River.
Yeah.
So they've got a great coach. Chandler does an amazing job and have these kids believing that every game they could win.
Yeah, he does. And Chandler Smith, I don't know how many years he's been there, but it seems like he's at least 5 or 6. A lot longer, maybe. I mean, you got Coach Hilliard is probably one of the longest tenured coaches in Region 11. He's like, what, 14 years, 15 years,
and
something?
I think Chandler, if I remember right, took over after Kevin Anderson.
Oh, so then it's
stepped down as being from when he was AD and coach.
Okay.
So he stepped down. So it's probably been 5 or 6 years.
Yeah, it's been a little longer than that probably. So again, it'll be Mustang basketball underneath their basket. Skyview leading 22-14. Cardin to inbounds. He goes clear up top to Andrus. They got down to Dimitrikov on the post. He hooks it up over Mills, banks it up and in with the left hand. Nice play out of the timeout for Dimitrikov. He's got 9, and it's 22-16. Oh, and Skyview turns it over as Oxborough just looked up that pass. He didn't take it in. So Brands brings it down. Andrus in the corner. He's going to drive. Left side, layup. No good, but they're going to call a foul on the dribble drive by Andrus. So Sagers picks up the foul, his first, I think. Skyview's second team foul. Mason Smith into the ball game. He's going to come in for Martinson. Sagers comes out for the Bobcats and Guthrie back in. So Mason Smith will take it in the south baseline underneath his basket. Out front, they work it to Brands. Now to Cardin, now to Andrus, high post to Dimitrikov. Nice passing by the Mustangs. In the corner, three-pointer, no good. Andrus, the big offensive rebound. He puts it up and in. Andrus, one of their leading rebounders. He's got 5 points, 22-18. I mean, he's 6'4" is what he's listed at, but I'm telling you, when you stand next to him, he seems a lot bigger than that.
Well, and he can jump.
Yeah, he can jump out of the gym. Three-pointer, Oxborough all alone, straight away, bang, he knocks it down. no one was around him. His first threes. Skyview had 8 threes the other night against Westfield. They've got their third tonight. 25-18, Skyview with the lead. Smith gets it over to Brands. Back to Smith near the circles. Skyview still in a man-to-man defense. 25-18 with 3 minutes to play. Mountain Crest trails. Down to Andrus on the block against Hyatt. He gets underneath, tries to reverse layup, and he does. What a move. I didn't think he had any room, and Parker just kept his pivot foot, reversed it underneath the basket. 25-20, Skyview with the lead. McCade Roll attacks. He's bumped, he's fouled, and it's good. It's a block. Does it count? And, oh, they wave it off. Wow. I thought it was going to be an and one, but they did call it on the ground.
I think they got it as he was still on the dribble there. If he would have been, had it picked up going up, he would have got the and one. But
yeah, Mills and Hyatt come out. Lily White comes in for the Bobcats and Chance Wilson. And for the Mustangs, I'm trying to see who. I didn't see who came out, but the kid in the
Number
high post.
10.
So Mason Smith came out. Braden Larson came in. Their great quarterback for the Mustangs on the football field. McCade rolled, fakes a three, gets to the basket, up with the shot, no good, but Dimitrikov, I think, is going to pick up a reach-in foul on the drive. So that's only the 4th team foul on the Mustangs, I believe. Oh, unless they haven't added it. I think they haven't added it. Maybe it's their 3rd. So 3rd in the quarter, 2 on Skyview. So Skyview ball underneath the basket. They lead by 5, 25-20. Guthrie looking. Now he gets it to Chance Wilson. Everyone left him alone on the block, and he just laid it up and in. Wow, Chance Wilson, his first 2 points, and not going to see a easier bucket than that.
It was a good find by Guthrie, though, because he was looking all over and just shot chance and gave it to him.
27-20. They work it up top. Here comes Braden Larson on the left side. Free throw line jumper. Oh, heartbreaker in and out, but Cardin the rebound. And I think it was knocked out by Lily White. It will stay with the Mustangs. But yeah, Braden Larson, a great move down the left side of the lane. Just took that little elbow shot on the left side of the free throw line, and it went all the way down and out. But a good offensive rebound by Cardon. As they try to get it into the post to Dimitrikov, it's kicked. As Brands tried to get it around Oxborough, and Oxborough stuck out the leg and kicked it. So it'll be Mustangs basketball underneath the basket. They get it in, 3, no good. Andrus the rebound, up with the shot, and he's fouled. So again, that we've talked about Andrus and how good he is with his explosiveness jumping, and that time he got the offensive rebound again and was fouled on the way up.
Yeah, he just was 1 step quicker than everybody, and make him earn it at the line, I guess.
Yeah. Mustang basketball brought to you by Planet Fitness. Get energy without the punishment. Join the judgment-free zone for just $15 a month. It's Planet Fitness bringing you Mustang basketball here on KLZX. So the first one rattles home for Andrus. All his points have come off the bench as he's got 8 points in the game. He's got 1 more free throw with 2:03 in the half, and he knocks it down. His younger brother Brock, as a freshman on the freshman team, had a good game in the freshman game, as well as the Mustangs knocked off the Bobcats in the freshman game by 7 points. 27-22 here, Skyview with the lead. Guthrie hands it off to Oxborough as they run some motion up top. McCade Roll has it now, guarded by Larson. Larson, good defense, and McCade Roll, he turned it over, trying to get it to Oxborough, and then probably out of frustration, reached in and fouled. 4th team foul on the Bobcats this quarter. The next one will put Mountain Crest in the bonus the rest of the way. 1:46 left in the half. 27-22 Skyview. They've led by as many as 7, but it's a 5-point lead now. Get it to Dimitrikov, back to Cardon. He drives, has to kick it out. They work it around that perimeter. Good defense by the Bobcats to force the Mustangs back out of their offense. Dimitrikov drives and gets around. Chance Wilson lays it up and in. Dimitrikov is having a half. He's got 11. McCade Roll for 3, good. And another 3 for McCade Roll. He's got 9 on 3-pointers here in the first half, as he is just lighting it up. And a foul. McCade Roll picks up a second foul, and this one will allow the Mustangs to shoot, and that's just a bad foul by McCade Roll because now he'll have to come out with the 2 fouls.
And it was a very unnecessary foul right there. Where he reached, they weren't going to be doing anything from that distance.
McCade Roll with 17 leads everyone in scoring here in the first half. 30-24 Skyview. To the line, shooting 2s, Brands. Jackson Brands, a sophomore. Rattles the first one home. He's got his first points of the game. So 30-25 Skyview leads. Second free throw by Brands is up and good. He's got both. If I can find him on here, I just marked it. 30-26 Skyview. Oh, Oxborough back down Braden Larson and then extended and went down. Oxborough's starting to heat up here in the second quarter as well. He's got 11. 32-26 with 42 seconds. Long 3 from the left wing, in and out, no good. Offensive rebound to the Mustangs. Going up high that time was Easton Pugmire, and he was fouled. Lily White picks up the foul.
We don't keep rebounding stats, but Mountain Crest, I'll bet, has at least 10 offensive rebounds.
Yeah, between Dimitrikov, Andrus, and Pugmire, they've definitely got a bunch as Pugmire misses the first with 38 seconds here in the half. Hyatt comes in for Lily White. I mean, here's the thing with the Mustangs, though. I mean, really, the first time we've maybe seen them in person, but they've got a lot of length, a lot of wingspan. Second one long, no good, but another offensive rebound. That's Dimitrikov. Hyatt rips it away, but Dimitrikov gets it back inside to Larson. Larson kicks it out. It just kind of rolls out to the Mustangs, and now Cardon has it, and Coach Chandler Smith has to run to half court to call a timeout. He was yelling from his bench, but they couldn't hear him, so he ran clear to half court to get that timeout with 27 seconds on the game clock, 24 seconds on the shot clock for the Mustangs, but they lead 32-26. And Ryan, we know right now that for Coach Hilliard, we've talked to him long enough covering the Bobcats that we know that a big emphasis at halftime is going to be you have got to box out and get some boards because the Mustangs are killing us.
Yeah, and it's just they're going to wide open balls. We aren't even getting bodies on people.
Yeah, and that wingspan, I mean, Anderson was on the bench that last possession, but he had some big rebounds in there. Dimitrikov inside has been hurting the Bobcats as well. And then Pugmire, even though he missed the 2 free throws, had the offensive board, and that's where he got fouled. But Chandler Smith, we'll see what Coach Smith draws up. 32-26, Skyview with the lead. Mustangs basketball with 24 seconds on the shot clock and 27.3 on the game clock. So 3.3 difference as Larson will inbound for the Mustangs. Throws it to Cardon, and he's near the circles. Now Skyview puts a little bit of pressure on as Skyview comes out in a matchup zone here defensively out of the timeout as they've been playing man all. Now it's a 2-3 is what they sink back to, but they've been playing man all half. So shot clock down to 4, down to 3. Dimitrikov has got to go. He throws a pass out, 2-1, and it's a shot clock violation. What? The refs let it play. What's going on? It should have been a shot clock violation with 3.3 seconds. The officials blew it that time.
Yeah, I have no idea what they were watching. You heard the horn go off while the ball was still in. I think they're putting some time back on the clock.
It's got to be 3.3 because there was 3.3 seconds left. The Mountain Crest didn't get the shot up. They were out there on the wing, and they just held it because they weren't sure how much time was there. But the officials didn't call anything. The scores table even stopped the game clock because they thought they would and realized that they didn't, and so they hurried and started it, and it went to triple zeros, but they've got to put 3.3 on. They've got 2.7 there, but
unless they're saying the game clock.
Well, the game. Well, 2.7 is what they're going to put up there.
They pointed Skyview balls, so.
Well, it was definitely a shot clock violation because Mountain Crest was holding the ball on the floor when the buzzer went off.
Well, Even the Mountain Crest kid.
Yeah, everyone knew it.
Kind of stopped, but kudos to the Mountain Crest kid. He grabbed the ball and went up with it.
Oxborough gets the ball, and he lets it fly, almost banks it in. Remember, Skyview had one at the end of the first quarter. McCade Roll had a three-pointer at the end of the first quarter.
You get 0 points if you don't try.
So a little bit of weirdness there at the end of the half, but a good first half as it's Skyview leading Mountain Crest 32-26 at the end of the first half. We'll take a break and be back with some scoring totals right after this. You're listening to Skyview basketball on the Fan and Mountain Crest basketball on KLZX.
The Mountain Crest Booster Club encourages you to support the sponsors that support the Mustangs. Scablin Roofing, Pool Orthodontics, Reed's Pharmacy, Airbound Gymnastics, Blue Water Construction, Midco Landscaping, and Ridley's Market. To join the Mountain Crest Booster Club, contact the Mountain Crest Athletic Department and support the sponsors that support the Mustangs.
Make it 3 years in a row. Advanced Heating and AC is honored to be Best of Northern Utah Gold Medalist. Thank you for your support and vote of confidence in their company. Advanced Heating and AC online at advancedheating-ac.com.
Great Basin Graphics does custom t-shirts and creates graphic designs that'll get your business noticed. Amazing colors and designs that seem to jump off the t-shirt. Go to greatbasingraphics.com.
Great Basin Graphics. We made you look.
Old Gristmill on South Main Logan, 4th North Logan, and now Smithfield offer Cache Valley that famous lunch special and natural bread baked the right way. Get your made-to-order lunch or baked goods at Cache Valley's Best of Northern Utah gold-winning bakery. The Old Gristmill, here for you.
Insurance is exciting.
Are you kidding me? However, Lana Powell State Farm Insurance makes buying insurance a little less painful. Call 752-7639 for a quick quote.
Searching for copiers and printers? Les Olson IT has what you need. Find reliable HP printers, award-winning Sharp copiers, and high-end Ricoh graphic systems.
Les Olson IT.
Preston Watts Collision and Glass has been your #1 resource for collision repair and auto glass. We specialize in windshield repairs. Competitive prices, call Preston Watts Collision and Glass at 563-3215. We do it right.
When a client walks into the office, I want them to feel like they have a team that is full-time working for them.
We really start from the ground up, setting our goals, understanding your situation, and then building the plan to maximize that quality of life.
Visit Adams Wealth Advisors.
From what's happening in local political elections, to breaking news, to photo galleries and replays of the latest games. If it's happening in our community, it's on CacheValleyDaily.com and the Cache Valley Daily app. Local, relevant news on CacheValleyDaily.com.
Keep your car running its best with help from Napa Auto Parts. Need a new battery or wiper blades? Napa features the best brands and can even help with battery or wiper blade installation right there on the spot. Locally owned from Preston to Providence, Napa Auto Parts.
DD Auto and Salvage is going to pay you the most for junk vehicles. Get rid of your junk vehicles today. Pickup is available. DD Auto and Salvage in Logan. Call 787-1204. That's 787-1204 today. See store for details.
At Planet Fitness, you'll get energy without the judgment.
Hi, can you help me with this? This is better.
Join the judgment-free zone today for $15 a month. Planet Fitness. Big fitness energy for all.
They really can put your logo on just about anything. That's what they do at the Logo Shop. Businesses, teams, booster clubs, school organizations, call the Logo Shop and have them show you the possibilities. The Logo Shop, committed to schools, teams, and youth groups.
Reactive Physical Therapy will show you what actions you can take to create the reaction you desire. Reactive Physical Therapy in Providence and North Logan. Call 435-535-3677 or reactivephysicaltherapy.com.
The Mountain Crest Booster Club encourages you to support the sponsors that support the Mustangs. Scabelin Roofing, Pool Orthodontics, Reed's Pharmacy, Airbound Gymnastics, Blue Water Construction, Mitco Landscaping, and Ridley's Market. To join the Mountain Crest Booster Club, contact the Mountain Crest Athletic Department and support the sponsors that support the Mustangs.
Welcome back to Skyview High School. It's halftime, 32-26, Skyview leads, and right now the Skyview cheerleaders are out with their routine. I think they have a competition tomorrow. I'm not positive on that, but I think that's what I saw online, is that they were getting ready for their competition tomorrow, and I guess this would be their routine as we go through the scoring totals here at halftime. But before we do that, let's get some scores. As we update some region scores around the valley. And so right now, these scores brought to you by State Farm agent Lana Powell. She's a proud sponsor of Mountain Crest Athletics, but they bring you these scores. At the half, out of region, Green Canyon is playing Judge Memorial, and at the half, it's Judge Memorial 37, Green Canyon 32. Also at the half, Logan 30, Westfield 29 at the half, a close one there. And then Ridgeline is at Bear River, and it's Ridgeline 19, Bear River 17 at the half. A very low-scoring game in that one, as Ridgeline coming off their big upset of Green Canyon, the number one team in 4A, the other day in Millville, and now they're at Bear River, maybe having a little bit of a, what they, in sports, they call it the hangover, right? Because they had such a big win and maybe a little bit of a letdown as they only lead Bear River 19-17, as they would definitely be favored in that one. So again, it's 19-17 there, Ridgeline over Bear River. Here it's 32-26, the Mustangs scoring. You've got Cardin with 2 points at the half, 9 points for Parker Andrus off the bench, 11 points for Nico Dimitrikov, 2 points for Easton Pugmire, and 2 points for Jackson Brands for the Mustangs. For the Skyview Bobcats, it was McCade Roll, as he had 3 3-point shots in the first half, 17 in the first half, and 11 of the 17 in the first quarter. 2 points for Liam Guthrie, 11 points for Oxborough, all in the second quarter, and then Chance Wilson with 2 points at the half. Skyview outscored the Mustangs in that first quarter and led 13-9, and then they outscored the Mustangs in the second quarter 19-17 as the scoring picked up a little bit for both teams. So the cheerleaders on the floor with another routine, as we will keep it here and let you watch some of that Skyview cheerleader routine before both teams. We'll let you watch a little bit of it before we head back to break. But again, thanks for listening to Skyview and Mountain Crest and high school basketball here. We appreciate all the sponsors, and whether you're listening on 107.7 FM KLZX or 1390 AM or 106.9 FM The Fan, we appreciate you listening tonight. And if you're watching on CashValleyDaily.com, thank you for tuning in tonight, because your video experience is brought to you by Adams Wealth Advisors. So as we go to break, it's the Skyview cheerleading on the court right now. Again, this is the Skyview cheerleaders here on our halftime show as they are performing. I think they're getting ready for a competition tomorrow. But again, the Skyview Bobcats lead the Mountain Crest Mustangs here at the half, 32-26. As we're going to take a break, here at halftime as both teams get ready to the second half and warm up as soon as this cheer team is done. But again, Skyview leads 32-26 here at the half.
The Mountain Crest Booster Club encourages you to support the sponsors that support the Mustangs. Scabelin Roofing, Pool Orthodontics, Reed's Pharmacy, Airbound Gymnastics, Blue Water Construction, Mitco Landscaping, and Ridley's Market. To join the Mountain Crest Booster Club, contact the Mountain Crest Athletic Department and support the sponsors that support the Mustangs.
Make it 3 years in a row. Advanced Heating and AC is honored to be Best of Northern Utah Gold Medalist. Thank you for your support and vote of confidence in their company. Advanced Heating and AC online at advancedheating-ac.com.
Great Basin Graphics does custom t-shirts and creates graphic designs that'll get your business noticed. Amazing colors and designs that seem to jump off the t-shirt. Go to greatbasingraphics.com.
Great Basin Graphics. We made you look.
Old Gristmill on South Main Logan, 4th North Logan, and now Smithfield offer Cache Valley that famous lunch special and natural bread baked the right way. Get your made-to-order lunch or baked goods at Cache Valley's Best of Northern Utah gold-winning bakery. The Old Gristmill, here for you.
Insurance is exciting.
Are you kidding me? However, Lana Powell State Farm Insurance makes buying insurance a little less painful. Call 752-7639 for a quick quote.
Searching for copiers and printers? Les Olson IT has what you need. Find reliable HP printers, award-winning Sharp copiers, and high-end Ricoh graphic systems.
Les Olson IT.
Preston Watts Collision and Glass has been your #1 resource for collision repair and auto glass. We specialize in windshield repairs. Competitive prices, call Preston Watts Collision and Glass at 563-3215. We do it right.
When a client walks into the office, I want them to feel like they have a team that is full-time working for them.
We really start from the ground up, setting our goals, understanding your situation, and then building the plan to maximize that quality of life.
Visit Adams Wealth Advisors.
From what's happening in local political elections, to breaking news, to photo galleries and replays of the latest games. If it's happening in our community, it's on CacheValleyDaily.com and the Cache Valley Daily app. Local, relevant news on CacheValleyDaily.com.
Keep your car running its best with help from Napa Auto Parts. Need a new battery or wiper blades? Napa features the best brands and can even help with battery or wiper blade installation right there on the spot. Locally owned from Preston to Providence. Napa Auto Parts.
DD Auto and Salvage is going to pay you the most for junk vehicles. Get rid of your junk vehicles today. Pickup is available. DD Auto and Salvage in Logan. Call 787-1204. That's 787-1204 today. See store for details.
At Planet Fitness, you'll get energy without the judgment.
Hi, can you help me with this? This is better.
Join the judgment-free zone today for $15 a month. Planet Fitness. Big fitness energy for all.
They really can't.
Welcome back to Smithfield. John Newbold here with you. 32-26. Skyview with the lead. I want to thank Shane Larson running the camera for us on CacheValleyDaily.com. And again, your video experience powered by Adams Wealth Advisors. As we're getting ready for second half to start, Skyview with a 6-point lead. Their largest lead has been 7. Mountain Crest led early 2-0. But Skyview's had the lead after that. So we get ready for the second half. Again, McCade Roll leads all scorers with 17 points. And for the Mustangs, Dimitrikov with 11 and Andrus 9. So we get underway. It's Guthrie for the Bobcats. Guthrie, Wilson, Oxborough, Lily White, and McCade Roll on the court. For the Mustangs, It's Brands, Cardin, Dimitrikov, Smith, and Pugmire. So here we go. Mustangs will be going right to left on the radio dial towards the north. So Smith brings it down. Skyview is in a zone to show. They kick it over to Cardin on the wing, on the right wing. He thought about a three. Skyview collapses, so now they drop back in the 2-3 zone. Dimitrikov in the high post, kicks it outside. Now back to Dimitrikov, and then inside the bounce pass bounced around like a pinball machine, but Skyview hit it last. Dimitrikov was in the high post. He tried to get it over to Pugmire, but it was knocked away and out of bounds. They throw it in, and Chance Wilson gets a hand on it. Dimitrikov from the right elbow, short, no good. Rebound. Ooh, last touch by Mason Smith. And McCade Roll got a hand on it. I guess it hit Mason Smith on the way out of bounds. So still 32-26, Skyview with the lead, 30 seconds into this second half. McCade Roll gets it into the high post to Lillywhite, tries to get some cutters. Nobody's there, so to McCade Roll. Now to Wilson, quickly to Guthrie, who has to track it down. Good defensive pressure by the Mustangs, and knocked out of bounds by Cardin. McCade Roll kind of throwing his hand down. Either he jammed it or he got slapped going for the ball. Either way, it looked like it was kind of one of those jam things on the ball. Shot clock down to 10 for the Bobcats. Down to 7. Oxborough has it. Down to 5, down to 4. Guthrie with 3, with 2. Attacks the basket. Back out to Oxborough, and Skyview didn't know how much was on the shot clock. Great defensive possession by the Mustangs to force the turnover with the shot clock violation. Good job by the Mustangs. So no score here. We're a minute into the game, or the second half of the game. Cardin brings it down the court, gets to the across the timeline. Three-pointer on the way by Brands. He's got it on the right wing. No one guarded him, and he just drilled the three. 5 points for Brands, and it's 32-29 Skyview. McCade Roll gets it off to Oxborough, spins around, back to McCade Roll in the corner for 3, and he's got another, his 4th 3 of the night. Timeout Skyview. McCade Roll with 20 points as he is shooting out of his mind with 4 threes in the game as he just passed it off and then rolled to the corner. And a great find to get him the ball back, and he drills it as he was wide open in the left corner, and he knocks it down right in front of his dad, because it's that Skyview bench. His dad, Troy Roll, who played up at Utah State, sits about 3 rows up from the Skyview bench, and that was the corner that Skyview's McCade Roll just knocked it down right in front of his dad. His 4th 3 of the game, 20 points for Roll. 35-29 Skyview. So out of the timeout for Skyview, we'll see what Coach Hilliard wanted to talk about. 6:29 here in the third quarter. Thanks for listening here on KLZX and on the Fan. As Skyview extends their pressure. Mason Smith for 3, misses, nothing. He didn't hit the rim. It comes down to Guthrie, who gets it to McCade Roll, who gets it quickly up the court, and Oxborough up with the shot, blocked. No, they're going to call a foul. So Chance Wilson had it. They got it down quickly. So Pugmire gets called for the foul. And shooting 2 will be Oxborough. DD Auto and Salvage brings you high school basketball here on 1390 AM, 106.9 FM, The Fan. So Andrus comes in for Pugmire as the first free throw by Oxborough goes in. So he's got 12 in the game. And the second free throw long, no good. Rebound, tipped around. Dimitrikov tipped it to Mason Smith. So Smith gets it over to Cardin. He's getting a screen up top from Dimitrikov. Cardin goes to the right side, gets all the way down to the block. Goes up with a shot. Layup good by Cardin. What a move. As it looked like he was going to back it out, and then he just snuck back in there and banked it up and in. 36-31 Skyview. 5:44 left in the third. McCade Roll, high post it comes. That's to Lillywhite looking for some cutters. Now he gets it to McCade Roll in the corner. Back to Lily White on the pick and roll. Nice move by the Bobcats as they had to jump McCade Roll because of the three-point shooting. He found Lily White rolling to the basket, laying it up and in, 38-31. You have to respect the three, though, and so when the defense popped out, they had to. Another three, no good. Andrus goes up high, gets the rebound, up with the shot, no good. It bounces around, comes down to McCade Roll. McCade Roll gets it stripped from behind by Smith. Inside to Chance Wilson, good. So he got it stripped away, but it went to another Bobcat. And then Chance Wilson just banked it up and in. He's got 4. 40-31, Skyview's largest lead of the night at 9. Dimitrikov on the left wing. Gets it to Brands up top. Now on the wing, it's Smith against McCade Roll. Back out to Dimitrikov, who drives, gets into the lane, spins around, passes inside, stolen by Lily White. Now to McCade Roll. Gets it across the timeline to Wilson, trying to find Oxborough down low, but Cardin jumps it. The passing lane, so McCade Roll out front against Smith. He drives, gets in the lane, layup good, McCade Roll! Having a career night at 22, timeout Skyview, and they lead 42-31. I'm gonna have to look when we have a break, but McCade Roll with 22, it's gotta be close to a career high for him. As we have another timeout, 42-31 with 4:12. We'll take a break and be back. I'll try to find out what McCade's career high is for you Skyview fans. We'll be back right after this.
The Mountain Crest Booster Club encourages you to support the sponsors that support the Mustangs. Scabelin Roofing, Pool Orthodontics, Reed's Pharmacy, Airbound Gymnastics, Blue Water Construction, Midco Landscaping, and Ridley's Market. To join the Mountain Crest Booster Club, contact the Mountain Crest Athletic Department and support the sponsors that support the Mustangs.
Make it 3 years in a row. Advanced Heating and AC is honored to be Best of Northern Utah Gold Medalist. Thank you for your support and vote of confidence in their company. Advanced Heating and AC online at advancedheating-ac.com.
Great Basin Graphics does custom t-shirts and creates graphic designs that'll get your business noticed. Amazing colors and designs that seem to jump off the t-shirt. Go to greatbasingraphics.com.
Great Basin Graphics, we made you look.
So at the timeout, one of the Skyview students just won $100 in their shootout as he knocked down the free throw, the layup, and the three-point shot. So looking through this year's games, he had McCade Roll had 22 at Hurricane. Let me look at last year. So he's tied his career high, I believe, tonight for the Bobcats. 42-31 Skyview. Mountain Crest has it out of the timeout. Mason Smith gets a screen up top by Andrus. Trying to get it down to Dimitrikov on the block. Guarded by Chance Wilson. Dimitrikov starts to work. He bounces it off his toe. It's knocked free. Oxborough comes away with it. Oxborough gets it to Guthrie. Open three, right wing. Oh, no good. Rebound fought for, and Dimitrikov hustled back, but he just couldn't corral that offensive rebound, or defensive rebound. So Skyview gets it into Zach Oxborough to Chance Wilson, who gets it to Guthrie, who rolls down the lane. Layup, good! Liam Guthrie, he's got 4. Coach Hilliard talked about it at postgame the other night. He likes the aggressiveness of Liam Guthrie the last couple of games. 44-31, Skyview with 3.5. Their largest lead as it's starting to get away from the Mustangs. Here comes Andrus. Spins around, baseline. Has to pass it back out. Good defense by Lily White there. Shot clock down to 15. Mason Smith attacks. Gets down to the elbow. It's knocked free, and McCade Roll has it. In the back court for the Bobcats. He brings it across the timeline. He explodes to the basket. Kicks it in the corner. Three-pointer, Jace Lily White. He's got another one. Lily White. The assist to McCade Roll. And the Mustangs only have 5 points this quarter. 47-31. Skyview's got their largest lead of the night at 16. 2:50 left in the third as Skyview's exploded here in the third. Mustangs have hit a drought. Here comes Cardin. Spins, gets his man in the air. Nice move. He's fouled. Oh, he can't complete the shot, though. He was fouled by Oxborough. What a move by Cardin to get Oxborough in the lane, up in the air and get fouled. Cardin will go to the line shooting 2. Reactive Physical Therapy, a proud sponsor of Skyview Athletics, here on 106.9 FM The Fan, as Cardin goes to the line to shoot 2. Free throw up. Oh, heartbreaker. It rolls around all the way down and came out. So to the bench goes Brands. Into the game is Martinson. Tayton Martinson. So one more for Cardin, and it's short, no good. And the drought continues. Skyview's got it. Oxborough gives it off to Roll. Roll brings it across the timeline with 2:33, and Skyview by 16, 47-31. Guthrie has it on the left wing. He's going to drive, gets to the free throw line, out to Chance Wilson, who backs it out to McCade Roll up top. McCade Roll gets into the lane, layup, too strong. Rebound to Cardin. Cardin gets it knocked away from Guthrie, no call, as the bench wanted a foul. Andrus to the lane, scoop shot, no good, but he's fouled. So Lily White with the foul. As I'm looking down McCade Roll's scoring, 23 he had versus Green Canyon, if the Des News is right. That's his career high, 23. He's hit 20 4 other times in his career. But 23 is his high as Parker misses the first one short. So Guthrie and Chance Wilson come out. Sagers and Hyatt come in for the Bobcats. The Mustangs sub out Mason Smith. Braden Larson comes in for him. Andrus one more, and he's got double digits on the night. So 47-32 as Andrus has got 10 with a second free throw. McCade Roll in the front court, gets it to Oxborough on the wing, gets a screen from Hyatt. Now to Mills. Mills backdoor cut to McCade Roll, and there it is, his career high, 24 points for McCade Roll. He's got a new career high, 49-32 for the Bobcats. 1:45 remaining here in the third. Gets it to Dimitrikov up top against Mills. He drives right down the lane. Dimitrikov gets his man in the air and a foul on the reach. It's going to go against Hyatt on the reach, I believe. On the ground, yeah, it will be Matt Hyatt as he reached in. Nice aggressive move by Dimitrikov as he went right down the lane against the defender with 1:34 here in the third. So Dimitrikov, and he scored finally here in the second half. He's got 12. Second one on the way, around the rim, no good. Rebound, Hyatt rips it out of there. Pugmire goes for it. Hyatt on the ground, gets it to McCade Roll. Nice fight by Pugmire to about rip that away for the Mustangs. Now to Easton Mills, he goes up with a shot, he's fouled. It's going to be on Cardin as Mills took that up strong. They're going to say it's down on the ground. So Skyview will have it on the baseline. So McCade Roll to inbound, get it to Oxborough. Oxborough dribbles, keeps it alive. It's swatted away. What a swat. I think that was by Martinson. On the way down, here comes Brands. Gets down to the key, gets it out to Martinson. Martinson to Dimitrikov. He's going to go against Mills. Banks it up too strong. Flying in is Pugmire, and they call a foul on the rebound. But at least the Mustangs are showing some fight there on the rebounding. Skyview doing a much better job in the second half on the rebounds as Mustangs killed them. So McCade Roll comes out with 1:04 left in the third. Castillo in from him. 49-33 Skyview. So just under a minute to play as Oxborough comes across the timeline. Gets it off to Castillo. Guarded by Braden Larson near the circles. They get it to Hyatt. Now to Sagers as Skyview runs some motion up top, but they're going to call a foul on the handoff. They call it on Brains. They say Brains. I call him Brands. I don't know how to pronounce it, but scores table PA announcer saying kind of Brains, so that may be what it is. 49-33 with 45 seconds. Oxborough has it now into the post against Dimitrikov. It's Mills. Mills kicks it out front. Oxborough for three straight away. Got it! Skyview another three. 6 tonight. They had 8 the other night. 52-33 Skyview. As they've just exploded here in the third quarter. Shot clock is off. It's down to 18 seconds in the quarter. Brands has it near the circle. Now he gets it over to Martinson. Back to Brands. No, he throws it in the back court. And it will be a backcourt violation with 6 seconds as the Mountain Crest turns it over. It will be Skyview basketball in the front court. Sagers to inbound with 6 seconds, and they have a 19-point lead. So Sagers trying to get it in bounds, looking for some cutters. Gets it to Oxborough. He attacks the basket. He goes up with it. Layup no good. Hyatt the rebound. Kicks it out. Castillo for three at the buzzer. Short. No good. So Skyview leads 52-33 at the end of three quarters. We'll be back right after this.
The Mountain Crest Booster Club encourages you to support the sponsors that support the Mustangs. Scaveland Roofing, Pool Orthodontics, Reed's Pharmacy, Airbound Gymnastics, Blue Water Construction, Midco Landscaping, and Ridley's Market. To join the Mountain Crest Booster Club, contact the Mountain Crest Athletic Department and support the sponsors that support the Mustangs.
Make it 3 years in a row. Advanced Heating and AC is honored to be Best of Northern Utah Gold Medalist. Thank you for your support and vote of confidence in their company. Advanced Heating and AC online at advancedheating-ac.com.
Great Basin Graphics does custom t-shirts and creates graphic designs that'll get your business noticed. Amazing colors and designs that seem to jump off the t-shirt. Go to greatbasingraphics.com.
Great Basin Graphics. We made you look.
Old Gristmill on South Main Logan, 4th North Logan, and now Smithfield offer Cache Valley that famous lunch special and natural bread baked the right way. Get your made-to-order lunch or baked goods at Cache Valley's Best of Northern Utah gold-winning bakery. The Old Gristmill, here for you.
19-7, Skyview outscores the Mustangs in the third quarter, and they've blown this baby open, 52-33. John Newbold, Ryan Grunig with you, Shane Larson running the camera on CacheValleyDaily.com. But Ryan, what a third quarter for the Bobcats.
Yeah, they just jumped on them quick, and Mountain Crest couldn't get the momentum back in their favor at all.
So we've got some score updates that just came flying in. We'll get to those in a second. Sagers has it for the Bobcats. Offensively, they get it to Mills up top. Now to Castillo on the wing. Mustangs still in a man-to-man. Sagers has it. Gets a screen out front by Mills. Sagers takes it all the way to the basket. Banks it up too strong. Dimitrikov rips down the board. He gets it quickly to Martinson. Now to Carden, who laid up. Oh! What a dipsy-do there as he went under the basket. Just couldn't finish. Castillo to Sagers. Sagers bounce pass to Oxborough in the corner. He's going to drive and reach in from behind. And it's going to go against Brands. So the scores that we have, start of the fourth quarter, Westfield leads Logan 46-40. And Green Canyon leads Judge 53-38, which is crazy. That means Judge scored 1 point in the third quarter. That means they outscored them 21-1, if I'm reading the scores right. 21-1, Green Canyon outscores Judge in that third.
Judge happened to get Green Canyon at a bad time.
Yeah, the Green Judge was ahead 37-32. McCade roll, a three, no good off the back. And Easton Mills gets the rebound, up with it, no good, and then he gets his own rebound, and he's fouled that time by Pugmire. Yeah, McCade caught that off of a curl in the corner and just shot it up there off balance, and it hit the side of the backboard, but it went to Mills. Mills went up, missed it, but got his own rebound, and so he's going to the free throw line. Just about a minute into the game in the fourth quarter as Mills knocks down the free throw. He's got his first points of the game. 53-33. It's now a 20-point lead. One more free throw by Mills. Off the iron, too strong. Rebound comes down to Pugmire. Gets it off to Mason Smith. Brings it across the timeline. Now he goes to the right side. Now he's to the free throw line. Spins in the lane. Kicks it back out to Andrus. Andrus pump fakes on the wing. He gets in the lane. He's going to go against Hyatt, and it's blocked away. No, they call a foul on Hyatt. So the official said that he got a little bit of arm on that, and so Andrus forced the issue there on the block, and he'll go to the line shooting 2. So Andrus shooting 2. First free throw on the way, short. So Mountain Crest, as they got outscored 19-7 in that third quarter, just having a hard time finding the basket on this. They did a lot better on the south end, but the north bucket just really caused it issues. Around the rim, no good, a heartbreaker. Mills rips it down, gets it off to Castillo. Castillo hands off to McCade Roll. He's guarded closely by Mason Smith. McCade Roll gives it off to Hyatt on the wing. Hyatt slips, falls, and Andrus picks it up. Andrus drives all the way down, fouled, no good. He can't finish the layup as he was squeezed there by Roll, and Roll picks up his third foul, I believe. 6:36 left in the game, 53-33. They're going to call it on the ground. Wow. I'm surprised they called it on the ground. My goodness, Parker Andrus about made the layup when they blew that whistle, but they called it before the shot. So clear out front to Cardin. Gets a screen from Pugmire, goes to the left side. Cardin tries to pass it around the key, and he can't as Sager steals it. McCade Roll gets a screen out top, goes all the way to the basket. Layup, no good, but Mills there to tip it up and in. Skyview now by 22, 55-33 with 6:05 to play. Mason Smith looking for Pugmire down low against Mills, and he does, and Mills just got caught pushing, and a technical foul on Mills. So the official, whatever Mills said or pushed the ball, he didn't like, but so Mills will pick up 2 fouls there because I think a technical counts as a personal foul, right? So Mills picks up the foul, then he gets a technical foul, and Tyson Bradley's going to come in for Mills. So to the line to shoot the technical free throw for the Mustangs, I think it's Brands, number 15. As he knocks it down, he's got 6 points, so he's got one more. Second one is good as well. Brands knocks them both down.
And to add insult to injury, Easton Mills will now have to bring donuts on Monday to the team.
Oh, is that how it works?
Yes.
So he won't get any chocolate milk from you either then?
Yeah, no.
Because you guys, you're always fully stocked, right?
Oh, yes.
Okay, 55-35, Skyview with the lead as Mills goes to the bench. And Tyson Bradley comes in for him. Smith to Dimitrikov out front. He hands it off to Brands. Now back to Smith. Smith attacks down the right side of the lane against Roll. Spins around. Shot on the way. Nice move by Smith. That was a great move by Smith as he got McCade Roll down there and just spun off of him and just put it up and in. McCade Roll goes around him. Turns it over. Nope. Tatum Sayers runs it down. Now back to Roll. 55-37 Skyview. 5:27 left in the game. Guthrie thought about a three. Now he's going to drive, and they call a walk. I kind of thought that Guthrie moved his back pivot foot before he moved that move to the basket, and now Coach Hilliard wants a timeout. Even though they lead 55-37, he doesn't want to get Mountain Crest any kind of hope back into this game.
And a lot of times that's what a T can do, though, is it's free points for them. Mm-hmm. And, you know, the momentum can shift very, very quickly.
So 5:23 to play. We got some score updates from around the region. Like we mentioned, Green Canyon 53, Judge 38 at the end of 3 quarters. Now, if they sent the halftime score to the 37-32 Judge if that was correct, that is a 21-1 run in the third quarter. Holy smokes, Green Canyon. And then Westfield leads Logan 46-40. Logan led that one 30-29 at the half. The last score we had was Ridgeline at Bear River. Ridgeline 19-17. And that hasn't changed yet, or at least we haven't. I mean, it's obviously changed, but we haven't gotten a score update on that one. So Mustang basketball as Smith brings it down. Hands it off there to Brands in the front court. Now to the high post to Pugmire. Back to Brands for three, right wing. Oh, around the rim, no good. Mason Smith gets the rebound. He's going to back down McCade Roll, shoots it up too strong, and Guthrie grabs it. And they steal it away from him, laid it up and in. That's Brands. And now there's some pushing and shoving going on, and a technical foul on Dimitrikov. And that's just, he's got to keep his cool there because the Mustangs stole the ball. And now one of the assistants for the Mustangs is a little hot too, pointing to one of the officials, but Dimitrikov gets the technical. As they stole it away, it was number 15, Brands, who stole it away and laid it up, and it's 55-39 with 4:58. And now Skyview will get the shoot too. McCade Roll will go to the line, but yeah, things are getting heated out there, Ryan.
Yeah. It looked more like the Skyview Mountain Crest wrestling match right there for a moment.
Yeah, I mean, it was a pretty calm game, but then some technicals on Easton Mills and then a technical now on Dimitrikov as McCade Roll misses the first. As the officials are talking. So we'll see here. Both teams have 4 team fouls with 4:58 to play here in this quarter. McCade Roll knocks down the free throw. So he's got 25 in the game. That's his career high. Now Dimitrikov is talking to the official that teed him up, explaining what happened. And Oxborough has it in the back court. Gets it to McCade Roll. McCade Roll guarded closely by Mason Smith, so he's going to back it out. Now to Guthrie. To McCade Roll. They're going to run some motion here. Guthrie brings it up top to Oxborough. Shot clock down to 15 for the Bobcats. Gets a screen by Bradley. Oxborough gets down to the post. He's going to turn around, shoot it up, off the rim, good. It hit the back iron and fell through. So 58-39 and a timeout. Coach Chandler Smith with 4:24 remaining. We'll take it as well. Maybe a timeout just to cool things down as both coaching staffs aren't happy with the officials right now. But we'll take a break. With 4:24 remaining, it's 58 Skyview, Mountain Crest 39.
The Mountain Crest Booster Club encourages you to support the sponsors that support the Mustangs. Scabelin Roofing, Pool Orthodontics, Reed's Pharmacy, Airbound Gymnastics, Blue Water Construction, Mitco Landscaping, and Ridley's Market. To join the Mountain Crest Booster Club, contact the Mountain Crest Athletic Department and support the sponsors that support the Mustangs.
Make it 3 years in a row. Advanced Heating and AC is honored to be Best of Northern Utah Gold Medalist. Thank you for your support and vote of confidence in their company. Advanced Heating and AC online at advancedheating-ac.com.
Great Basin Graphics does custom t-shirts and creates graphic design.
Skyview with the lead, 58-39, 4:24 remaining. As Skyview outscored Mountain Crest 19-7 in that third quarter, that's how the lead got to where it was. Mountain Crest kind of coming back, but then a couple of technical fouls in this game. One on a different possession by Easton Mills on a foul he didn't like. And then Dimitrikov on a rebound didn't like that he was getting held, he said. And then he must have said something and got a technical foul as well, a possession or two later. But the timeouts, maybe things will calm down here. High post to Dimitrikov, gets it knocked away. He goes and gathers it back by the circles, hands off to Mason Smith with 15 on the shot clock. Smith lobs it down low to Pugmire with 10 on the shot clock. He's fouled by Bradley. So Pugmire got the pass from Mason Smith, went up on the right side, and is fouled by Bradley. Again, want to thank State Farm agent Lana Powell, a proud sponsor of Mustang Athletics. So Pugmire to the line with 4:02. He misses the free throw long as it bounces off the back iron. He's got one more. He's got one more for Pugmire. Second one up and off the back iron, no good. Rebound comes down to Dimitrikov, but they're going to call a foul. It's going to go against Mason Smith. He thought Skyview got the rebound and he knocked it free. He's trying to explain to the official, but it's 2 shots because it's the bonus. It'll be the bonus the rest of the way with 4:02 left to play. So no time came off the clock on that rebound, and to the line will be Oxborough, shooting 2. So 58-39 Skyview, trying to stay atop the region standings. They're 3-1 in a 3-way tie with Ridgeline and Green Canyon. As we mentioned earlier, Green Canyon is out of region play tonight, but Ridgeline was in a 2-point game with Bear River at the half. We just haven't had an update as Oxborough knocks down the first free throw. Second one, no good. Rebound to Pugmire. Rips it down there and gets it off to Mason Smith, who brings it across the timeline for the Mustangs. They're down 20 with under 4 to play. High post to Dimitrikov. Outside, three-pointer by Brands. He's got it! Nice pass by Dimitrikov from the high post over to the left side. Brands knocks down his second triple of the night. 59-42. Skyview with the lead. Mustangs need a stop here. They get it on a pick and roll to Tyson Bradley, lays it up and in. So Bradley's got his first points of the game. 61-42. Here comes Mason Smith to Pugmire. Pugmire drives the right side of the lane, banks it up too strong. Bradley fights for it. It comes down to Guthrie. Gets it off to McCade Roll. So with 3:10 left in the game, they lead 61-42, the Bobcats do. A screen by Bradley. Guthrie gets it to Chance Wilson. Now to McCade Roll. To Bradley. Nice pass inside to Chance Wilson. Lays it up and in off the roll. That was a nice look by Bradley to Wilson.
And it was great off-ball movement by Wilson to just sneak right through.
Yeah, set the screen, and then Dimitrikov on the other end. He's bumped, fouled. Shot will go. Do they count it?
Yes, they did.
So the foul against Bradley. Dimitrikov is going to go to the line for the and one. Nice play by Dimitrikov as he's got 14 in the game.
And I'm not really sure what Bradley was. He might have reached or something there, but just kind of stood his ground. But, soft touch by Dimitrikov.
Dimitrikov misses it short. And then Skyview's got it. Guthrie had to save it back to Wilson. Now to McCade Roll. So 63-44, Skyview with the lead. And it's stolen away. Up with the layup. And no, he misses the layup. That was Martinson as McCade Roll got in his way. McCade Roll brings it down for the Bobcats, and Martinson steals it, but they're going to call a foul. So Martinson missed the layup on the one end as McCade Roll just kind of flashed in front of him at the last second.
Right. I think he might have been thinking about dunking it, and then McCade went in, and he was kind of stuck between, do I dunk it, do I lay it in?
Yeah.
I've never had that kind of a feeling before.
So McCade Roll, he scores the first one on the free throw. He's got one more. So one more for McCade Roll. It's up and good. So he has, again, as he's flirting with maybe a 30-point game with 2:18 to play. He's got 27 by my count, 65-44. Skyview leads. Pugmire gets it to Dimitrikov, kind of on the right elbow. He's going to spin in the lane against Bradley. Up with the hook shot, no good. Tipped around, and Oxborough has it. He's trapped over there, gets it to McCade Roll. So great rebound by Oxborough, and gets it across the timeline with only a second left before the 10-second violation. Skyview's going to run a little bit of clock here. Bradley, backdoor cut. It's knocked down and stolen. Nice hands by Dimitrikov. It comes down to the Mustangs, and that was number 15, Brands, and he took it right to the hole, and he scores. He's got 14. So 65-46 with a minute 20 as Skyview's going to clear their bench. McCade Roll loses it, stolen away by the Mustangs. Here's Pugmire, and he's fouled by Chance Wilson, so Pugmire will go to the line shooting 2 because of the bonus. So with 1:13 remaining, Skyview, Coach Hilliard's clearing the bench. It looks like Jack Clark will be coming in, as well as number 20, Jaron Lovelace. Number 45, Blake Wallace as well, after this first free throw by Pugmire. First one up by Pugmire, around the rim, no good. So Chance Wilson comes out. Let's see, Tyson Bradley. Who else went out? Oh, Oxborough. So one more free throw for Pugmire here. He's got 2 points, trying to make it 3 with the extra free throw here. It's up and good. So Easton Pugmire has 3, and it's 65-47 with a minute 10 left. Lovelace had it, gave it up to McCade Roll. McCade Roll explodes to the basket, gets it knocked away to Wallace, and then it's blocked away. Wallace has it to McCade Roll. Shot clock at 14. Lovelace kicks it back out to McCade Roll with 10, with 9. 45 seconds on the game clock, down to 6. 5 on the shot clock, 4. McCade Roll has to launch it, no good, and it will be a shot clock violation. So 65-47 with 38 seconds left. McCade Roll just launched that up. And now Castillo comes in for McCade Roll with a career high 27 points by my count. McCade Roll, and he had 4 threes. So the Mustangs bring it up. Mason Smith gets it off to Dimitrikov on the left wing. They work it around to Brands, now to Smith again. Up front to Cardon, but inside a foul, away from the ball. The foul's going to go against Wallace. I think Dimitrikov will go to the line. 23.7 seconds left. It was a close game in single digits. The Bobcats led, but then the third quarter, Skyview, big third quarter over the Mustangs, 19-7. That's when the game got away from them. Dimitrikov knocks down the first free throw. He's got 13, 14, 15. One more for Dimitrikov, and he knocks that one down. So with 23 seconds, Skyview will probably just dribble it out. They lead 65-49. They bring it across the timeline. And that's Crew Knowles who came in. And Cardon stole it, knocked it free. But as Crew was trying to pass, his hand caught Cardon in the face there as he went for the steal. So with 10.9 seconds, it's 65-49 Skyview. As Crew was trying to dribble it out there. They throw it in the backcourt to Castillo. Down to 8-7 as he's gotta get it up across the timeline. He does with 3, 2, 1, and that's gonna do it as he passed to Jack Clark, and Skyview's victorious 65-49 over the Mustangs. Skyview goes to 9-7 overall, and 4-1 in region play, and 9-7 overall. The Mustangs fall to 5-11 overall and 1-4 in region play. So again, the final is Skyview 65, Mountain Crest 49. We'll take a break and come back with scoring totals in our postgame show right after this.
The Mountain Crest Booster Club encourages you to support the sponsors that support the Mustangs. Scabelin Roofing, Pool Orthodontics, Reed's Pharmacy, Airbound Gymnastics, Blue Water Construction, Mitco Landscaping, and Ridley's Market. To join the Mountain Crest Booster Club, contact the Mountain Crest Athletic Department and support the sponsors that support the Mustangs.
Make it 3 3 years in a row. Advanced Heating and AC is honored to be Best of Northern Utah Gold Medalist. Thank you for your support and vote of confidence in their company. Advanced Heating and AC online at advancedheating-ac.com.
Great Basin Graphics does custom t-shirts and creates graphic designs that'll get your business noticed. Amazing colors and designs that seem to jump off the t-shirt. Go to greatbasingraphics.com.
Great Basin Graphics. We made you look.
Old Gristmill on South Main Logan, 4th North Logan, and now Smithfield offer Cache Valley that famous lunch special and natural bread baked the right way. Get your made-to-order lunch or baked goods at Cache Valley's Best of Northern Utah gold-winning bakery. The Old Gristmill, here for you.
Insurance is exciting.
Are you kidding me? However, Lana Powell State Farm Insurance makes buying insurance a little less painful. Call 752-7639 for a quick quote.
Searching for copiers and printers? Les Olson IT has what you need. Find reliable HP printers, award-winning Sharp copiers, and high-end Ricoh graphic systems.
Les Olson IT.
Preston Watts Collision and Glass has been your #1 resource for collision repair and auto glass. We specialize in windshield repairs. Competitive prices, call Preston Watts Collision and Glass at 563-3215. We do it right.
When a client walks into the office, I want them to feel like they have a team that is full-time working for them.
We really start from the ground up, setting our goals, understanding your situation, and then building the plan to maximize that quality of life.
Visit Adams Wealth Advisors.
From what's happening in local political elections, to breaking news, to photo galleries and replays of the latest games. If it's happening in our community, it's on CacheValleyDaily.com and the Cache Valley Daily app. Local, relevant news on CacheValleyDaily.com.
Keep your car running its best with help from Napa Auto Parts. Need a new battery or wiper blades? Napa features the best brands and can even help with battery or wiper blade installation right there on the spot. Locally owned from Preston to Providence. Napa Auto Parts.
DD Auto and Salvage is going to pay you the most for junk vehicles. Get rid of your junk vehicles today. Pickup is available. DD Auto and Salvage in Logan. Call 787-1204. That's 787-1204 today. See store for details.
At Planet Fitness, you'll get energy without the judgment.
Hi, can you help me with this? This is better.
Join the judgment-free zone today for $15 a month. Planet Fitness. Big fitness energy for all.
They really can put your logo on just about anything. That's what they do at the Logo Shop. Businesses, teams, booster clubs, school organizations, call the Logo Shop and have them show you the possibilities. The Logo Shop, committed to schools, teams, and youth groups.
Reactive Physical Therapy will show you what actions you can take to create the reaction you desire. Reactive Physical Therapy in Providence and North Logan. Call 435-535-3677 or reactivephysicaltherapy.com.
The Mountain Crest Booster Club encourages you to support the sponsors that support the Mustangs. Scabelin Roofing, Pool Orthodontics, Reed's Pharmacy, Airbound Gymnastics, Blue Water Construction, Mitco Landscaping, and Ridley's Market. To join the Mountain Crest Booster Club, contact the Mountain Crest Athletic Department and support the sponsors that support the Mustangs.
Make it 3 years in a row. Advanced Heating and AC is honored to be Best of Northern Utah Gold Medalist. Thank you for your support and vote of confidence in their company. Advanced Heating and AC online at advancedheating-ac.com.
Great Basin Graphics does custom t-shirts and creates graphic designs that'll get your business noticed. Amazing colors and designs that seem to jump off the t-shirt. Go to greatbasingraphics.com.
Great Basin Graphics. We made you look.
Old Gristmill on South Main Logan, 4th North Logan, and now Smithfield offer Cache Valley that famous lunch special and natural bread baked the right way. Get your made-to-order lunch or baked goods at Cache Valley's Best of Northern Utah gold-winning bakery. The Old Gristmill, here for you.
Insurance is exciting.
Are you kidding me? However, Lana Powell's State Farm Insurance makes buying insurance a little less painful. Call 752-7639 for a quick quote.
Searching for copiers and printers? Les Olson IT has what you need. Find reliable HP printers, award-winning Sharp copiers, and high-end Ricoh graphic systems.
Les Olson IT.
Preston Watts Collision and Glass has been your #1 resource for collision repair and auto glass. We specialize in windshield repairs. Competitive prices, call Preston Watts Collision and Glass at 563-3215. We do it right.
When a client walks into the office, I want them to feel like they have a team that is full-time working for them.
We really start from the ground up, setting our goals, understanding your situation, and then building the plan to maximize that quality of life.
Visit Adams Wealth Advisors.
From what's happening at
Welcome back to Skyview High School. John Newbold here with you. 65-49, Skyview gets the victory over the Mountain Crest Mustangs tonight in Smithfield, and Skyview stays atop the region standings at 4-1 overall in region. Three-way tie with Green Canyon and Ridgeline, because Ridgeline gets the victory 59-48. It was a 2-point game at the half for Ridgeline, but they got the victory. So 59-48, Ridgeline at Bear River. Westfield defeated Logan 59-50. That was at Westfield. And Green Canyon, I don't know if all these scores were right from the Green Canyon game, but I guess if they were, 69-61, Green Canyon over Judge Memorial. That's a final as well. So, like we mentioned, Green Canyon had a huge third quarter, outscoring Judge Memorial 23-1 by the scores that we were given. So 65-49 here, Skyview over Mountain Crest. The scoring totals for the Mustangs: 14 points for Jackson Brands, as he had a great game tonight. The sophomore guard knocked down 2 triples in the game, and he had 14 points. Dimitrikov had a good game as well. He had 16 points, did his damage in the first half, though. He had 11 of his 16 in the first half. 3 points for Easton Pugmire, 10 points for Parker Andrus, and he only had 1 point in the second half. He had 9 in the first, and he had 1 3 as well. 2 points for Mason Smith, and 4 points for Noah Carden. For the Skyview Bobcats, as we already mentioned, McCade Roll with a career high. His old career high was 23 points last year at Green Canyon. He had 27 tonight, including 4 3-pointers. He had 17 of his 27 in the first half. Tyson Bradley came off the bench, had 2 points. 2 points for Liam Guthrie. 3 points for Easton Mills. Jace Lillywhite with 4. 18 points for Oxborough. And 6 points for Chance Wilson is the scoring for the Bobcats. But again, this game was only single digits in the third, or at the half. Skyview led as they were ahead, but then the third quarter it got away from Mountain Crest as Skyview outscored them 19-7, and they built that lead up to 22, and they just really took care of business in the third quarter, because Mountain Crest outscored Skyview 16-13 in the fourth. So we're awaiting Coach Hilliard and hopefully a player or two here on the post-game show. We'll step aside one more time and give Coach and the players some time to get up here. If they don't get up here, we'll just end the broadcast. But again, from Smithfield, Skyview gets the victory 65-49, and actually we'll just talk about, instead of taking a break, let's talk about what each team has. Skyview, their schedule upcoming for them after this game on the 15th, which is next Wednesday. Skyview will be at the Grizzly Den at Logan High School, and then they will face Ridgeline back at home next Friday. So a big showdown again with Ridgeline as they defeated the Riverhawks in Millville. So should be an exciting game on the 17th. But Skyview's next game is at Logan. For Mountain Crest, their next game, it will be at Ridgeline next Wednesday. So that will be the next game for Mountain Crest. So we'll step aside for a short break and be back with a couple of players from Skyview right after this.
The Mountain Crest Booster Club encourages you to support the sponsors that support the Mustangs. Scaveland Roofing, Pool Orthodontics, Reed's Pharmacy, Airbound Gymnastics, Blue Water Construction, Mitco Landscaping, and Ridley's Market. To join the Mountain Crest Booster Club, contact the Mountain Crest Athletic Department and support the sponsors that support the Mustangs.
Make it 3 years in a row. Advanced Heating and AC is honored to be Best of Northern Utah Gold Medalist. Thank you for your support and vote of confidence in their company. Advanced Heating and AC online at advancedheating-ac.com.
Welcome back to Skyview High School, 65-49, Skyview with the victory, and we're joined here on the postgame show by McCade Roll, and I was joking with you at the break, McCade. My goodness, your three-point shooting the last couple of games has been just on fire. Like, have you just been practicing a lot on that, or is it just coming good to you right now?
Lots of practice and lots of confidence.
Lots of confidence.
Yep.
That's a big thing. So talk about this game tonight. It's always a tough ball game against Mountain Crest. You guys really seized control of this game in the third quarter. What was the difference to you when you guys took control of this game?
Well, shout out Mountain Crest because they always bring it when we play them. But yeah, we just went out and battled, put our heads down on defense and offense, and yeah.
Well, McCade, it's a lot of work that you guys put in, and people might not realize the way that basketball is now. It's not just the practices with your school and stuff. You guys are like playing year round, like at all these tournaments and stuff. Mm-hmm. Is basketball just like the greatest thing ever?
Yeah, it's fun because you just battle with your friends. It's fun.
Yeah, I mean, you're always playing. It's great. Well, talk about too, like this region. You guys have gotten in region and you've got the one loss in region, but you guys are playing well. Do you feel like you've hit your stride so far because you're kind of midway through the season?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we've gotten better. I mean, we got to stay humble. We can't like get our heads too high. But yeah, I feel like we're being confident and aggressive, and yeah, I feel like we're just doing really good right now.
Well, one of the things that in this game, it seemed like Mountain Crest really, like, in the first half, they were out rebounding you guys. Was there a message? Because in the second half, it seemed like you guys were a little more physical, at least on the rebounding goes.
Yeah, Kirk told us to rebound and battle even harder than what we were doing because they were getting a bunch of rebounds. So
yeah, and it definitely showed in the third quarter there. Yep. Well, McCade, a great game from you, but I know that we talk about your scoring, but you do a lot, and then people have to focus on you because they have to, jump the three-point shot or whatever, or you getting to the rim and making good passes. Like, how important is it to you too to get your guys some open shots as well?
I mean, I certainly can't do it by myself. So anytime I can get like Zach or Easton going, or just anyone, Jace, all them, it helps because then we start to go on runs as a team, and yeah.
All right. Well, you got a game on the road at Logan Wednesday next week, so you got to prepare for that. But congratulations on the victory. And who would you like to give a shout out to before we hand the mic over to Zach?
I want to give a shout out to my parents and my family, everyone that comes out and supports me, and yeah, just my teammates and coaches and yeah, everyone, honestly.
Okay, well, and I should have asked. I forgot last. So what are you wearing?
Serious Player Onlys.
I don't even know what that is. What is that?
It's just a new brand.
Okay, cool deal. I got to ask. Congratulations.
Right. Thank you.
Okay, McCade. Again, Skyview victorious 65-49 as he's got the most important, I can't remember, is it most important guy?
Yeah, most important guy.
So the MIG, that's right.
He was trying to be humble.
Yeah, I know. Why did he give it to
He's trying
You're
to be humble.
supposed to wear it on the post game, not give it to him.
Hey, give him a good look. Hey, give him a good look. Come on now. There you go.
So there's Shane's got that. But anyway.
Hey, there we go.
So now, Zach, talk about this game because, like we talked with McCade, anytime you face Mountain Crest, it's going to be a tough battle.
Yeah.
But I think that the physicalness that they brought in the first half on the rebounding really set the tone for them, keeping the game close, and then you guys were able to control that maybe in the third quarter.
Yeah.
What did you guys talk about at halftime to get it back in your favor?
Yeah, it was a struggle the first half. We knew we were better than that. Most of their points, I feel like, were off second chance points. We were doing good, but then they would get a rebound. And it's not, we just talked in the locker room, it's not just the bigs that were giving up rebounds, like it's everyone, because we run 2-3, and like the guards, I know there was a couple times my guy ran by me, and we just can't have that. Like we all got to turn around and find a guy, and once we talked about it and focused on it, we were able to get more rebounds, and that was able to set the tone and get us in transition buckets, and it was just easy from there.
Okay, so for an old guy like me, from up here, this is what it looks like. When I see the games, teams like Mountain Crest with a lot of length, it just seems like they've got a lot of length to them and the great wingspans. Does it take a second for you guys to calibrate yourself? Because maybe you guys, people would say, oh, they don't have as much length or something.
Yeah.
Does it take a while when you face teams like that?
Yeah, like it's definitely different when people have a lot of length, like Green Canyon and a bunch of other people. You just got to adjust and a lot of ball fakes and stuff to keep their arms down, and you just got to be able to attack and draw two people and shorten up the court and stuff. And it definitely is difficult when people are lengthy, and we got to take a minute, but we're able to handle it pretty well.
Yeah, and you guys do a great job of moving the ball around too, running your motion offense. But your three-point shooting the last couple of games as a team, you had 8 the other night. I think you had 6 or 7 tonight. Where does that come from? I mean, I know you guys probably practice it a ton, but I mean, like, is it just the ball movement?
Yeah, for sure. We practice it a ton in practice, but like we preach, like none of us can do it alone. We all have our good games and we have our bad games too, and we always preach ball movement. Once we get good ball movement, we get open threes. Like I think the 2 threes I took tonight were wide open because of the guys that were driving and kicking it to me, and we got plenty of other open threes. It's all about ball movement, attacking, drive, kick, swing, as Kirk would say. So yeah, it's good.
Well,
good stuff.
Yeah, how do you guys keep this momentum going? You've got a road game next week. You split. You have a road game on Wednesday and then a home game against Ridgeline, but you face Logan for the first time in region play in the Grizzly Den. So how do you keep this momentum going?
Yeah, it's difficult. Region's always tough, but we just got to learn from our mistakes these games and also learn what we did good and be able to expand on that. And we just got to have energy. I feel like when we're out there having fun, sharing the ball around, we don't care who scores. We're just having a great time out there. That's when we're at our best, and I think we did that the second half. And if we just keep having fun with our game and keep playing together, we'll do just fine.
All right. Well, Zach, we'll let you go. We've got to ask what shoes you're wearing, and then we'll let you give a shout-out.
I'm going to be honest, I don't really know what shoes I'm wearing.
The ones that are good.
I'm not that guy. I just put on shoes and go play basketball.
Okay.
You know?
I always have to ask, but congratulations on the victory. And who would you like to give a shout-out to before you hand the mic over to Coach?
I'd just like to give a shout-out to my parents. They always come support me, and also my teammates and Little League teammates like McCade and Easton. They've been my dogs since day one, so it's just super fun to play with them.
All right, well, congratulations. Thanks for taking some time, Zach. Okay, so again, Skyview victorious 65-49 here on 106.9 FM The Fan and on 107.7 KLZX. And Coach Hilliard is joining us now. Coach, huge third quarter for you guys. That's where you kind of separated yourself and made this closer game. Basically, I won't say cakewalk, but a big victory for your guys.
Yeah, Mountain Crest is never going to lay down. Coach Smith does a really good job of making sure that the kids are prepped and they play hard for 4 quarters.
Oh, yeah.
But, yeah, we definitely separated. We always talk about the first 3 minutes of the second half. You got to end quarters well, but you also got to start the half well, and I thought we did that tonight. Third quarter, we, as the boys have already mentioned, we just tightened up our rebounding and we did a couple things differently defensively tonight and in the second half, and I thought that was definitely something that helped us a lot. And it was nice to have Zach step up there, and you know, we were a little more unselfish the third quarter, and we got some easy buckets. So, it's Friday. It's been a long week. It's nice to have. We don't have a game tomorrow, which we had last week, so I'm glad that we don't have that situation, and we can go. We can enjoy the weekend a little bit and get ready for a couple big games next week for sure.
Well, yeah, you face Logan to end the first, I guess, roundabout on the road at Grizzly Den, and then you come back home and it's a first-place clash because you got Ridgeline and Millville, but they got Green Canyon, so you guys are all at the top of the region standings.
It's no rest for sure.
So how do you keep the guys focused to focus in on Logan first and not look ahead to that Ridgeline game?
Well, their best player's coming back on Wednesday. We know that, and so he's going to give them a boost. And they are extremely big, which we struggle tonight with Mountain Crest length and rebounding, so we're going to have to, work on our rebounding a little bit. We're going to have to move the ball with their length and share it, and it'll be a tough battle on Wednesday. Every game in region is tough. It's just it doesn't really matter if you're in college or high school or whatever. Teams are scouted and they're ready for you, and so you got to make sure that you do your homework and you're ready to play. Coach Jake does a great job of getting our guys prepared. He watches a lot of film, runs the opponent's stuff, and he does a great job. I need to give a shot. I don't give him enough credit, but he puts in a lot of time watching film and getting guys prepared for what the other team's going to run. So I appreciate him and all he does.
Well, Coach, we appreciate you bringing the players up and talking to us post-game. Congratulations on the victory.
Thank you. Appreciate you guys doing it. Thanks. Have a good night.
Yep, you too. So Skyview with the victory, 65-49. It was really the third quarter. So for McCade Roll, for Zach Oxborough, for Coach Hilliard, for Shane Larson running the camera, Ryan Grunig, I guess he was in and out, but no, so we appreciate him. But again, Skyview victorious, 65-49. Skyview will be back on the air. Jason Walker will have the call next Wednesday as Skyview invades the Grizzly Den versus the Logan Grizzlies, and then we'll be back on the air next Friday as well. I'll be back on the air with the home game against Ridgeline. So again, for all those people, have a great weekend, everybody. Again, Skyview 65, Mountain Crest 49.
This Skyview Bobcats broadcast has been a presentation of 106.9 FM and 1390 AM The Fan and CashValleyDaily.com. Made possible by the support of our sponsors, Advanced Heating and Air Conditioning, Alpine Cleaning, DD Auto and Salvage, Old Grist Mill, Preston Watts Collision and Glass, Great Basin Graphics, Adams Wealth Advisors, Cache Valley Daily, Young Toyota and Young Honda, Napa Auto Parts, Les Olson IT, and The Logo Shop. Watch replays of previous games on CashValleyDaily.com.